Edward here from the Crypto Viewing Group, and of course a plug for my pals, my teammates here at the Crypto Viewing Group, where we do plenty of very important remote viewing, lots and lots of it. I'll have the link below for folks who want to check us out, and my old website, erviewer.com, that I have not updated since September 14th, 2013. Wow. Wow. And it's been offline for a couple of years, but my wife did whatever she had to do and got it back up. So there it is. I haven't done anything to this site almost 7 years. Oh my God. But check it out. There's a lot of good articles in here. I did quite a few articles that I wrote back then. So check that out. I'll have the link for that as well. Crypto Viewing dudes, guys and gals. And this is going to be the final few sessions of the Mary Magdalene vacation project here. This will be the final sessions here. This one's a little bit controversial. So I left off here for the YouTube, and on my Patreon, I have the final sessions broken up, and then the full video of the sessions live as they happen. For anyone who's interested in that, I'll have the link for my Patreon as well. But I left off here with the internal fire, or the sacred fire there. And then resumed back on the 20th of May, and I wanted to explore this leadership idea. And these were some of what was coming through: a civilization that goes through an abrupt change very quickly, energetically, and profoundly. The idea is like it was an act of God, a godly act overnight. Something earth-shaking, even actual possible earth tremors, I felt. And this idea of at night, I'm not sure of the historical nature of that. I feel like this event happens at night or overnight with the idea of waking up into a changed civilization that carries on to this day, including governance, lifestyles, learning, and finance. Like a new system was born from this. And what system, I'm wondering here? What does that mean? More like a way of life. I can feel it is current and active now, which was very interesting. It is like this quote-unquote target is active or relevant now, and it is active now, and it is relevant. An active force, militant at times, and protective of what? What is it protective of? Secrets, like something in a vault, hidden secret vault inside. And here we can go to, oh, not that one. Is this it? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is one of them. Hang on. So the vault, okay, that's a good one. But let's see this one too. If I can get that open. So here is the basilica where the artifact is. And I was having this idea that it was inside of a vault, and it is in the basement. It's in the basement of this shrine in here. It's downstairs in the basement of the basilica, down in here, which is interesting. Is it hidden though? I'm questioning. It's not. It isn't open. Move to what is in here that is important to this target and describe artifact, blueprint, sculpture, a message. This idea bringer of light. And I'm questioning, like Lucifer, a light bearer? Question mark. Controversial. Storage room. Well, the signal, like the artifacts in the Iraqi museum that were pillaged, that was a AOL of the signal there. An old storage or vault built a building that suffered from wars. And this basilica was built, I think, in the 1300s, maybe the 1200s. Very, very old building, and it definitely has seen many wars. There was a plaque, something written on here, telling a start. Oh, there's a start, an account, numbers, people, and times are on this plaque. That's what I was perceiving. This is in the storage or the museum, an account of an event. It's very plain. There is a simplicity to it. Like there is little filler in the account. This sets it apart. Commemorative plaque tells the story, and this comes in later, and that's a very interesting part of it to me. All right, that was that. Now the final pages, I scanned them out of order. Okay, here's the one here. Where am I going? Where am I coming from? 27. 27. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, this is where I came back to 25th. Whoa, I screwed up all my pages here. Okay, move inside the storage museum and describe an important artifact. So there was this plaque, and there are words on it. Stone with a message. And then there was this thing here, and there are words on it as well. And that, to me, could either be this, I believe that is the hand, or it could be this with the words, or maybe it may be a combination of the both of them. That's very interesting. And I'm wondering, what is this? Smooth etched drawings and words. What are the words I'm wondering? What is it saying? Like a warning. Take heed this message. This is interesting. A forewarning. What kind of warning, I'm wondering? It's not like don't do this kind of a warning. It's not about telling anybody or anyone what to do. It's a warning to take heed, a precaution or a precautionary tale. Like, this could happen to you, something like that. But not so direct, more like, learn from my story. This is not about telling people what to do or what not to do. As it has a more indirect message, a precaution. Precaution for what though? Human destiny, prophetic vision? It's in the words, and here I have this plaque again, and this is what I was perceiving. These words were, I did this, I did that, like the gods granted me a wish. This is a very opened up accounting, and this was the main thing. I don't feel guilt in regards to it. I don't feel guilt. This was the final page here. I question, did it happen to someone? I'm wondering. They feel no guilt about it because it was given by God. Let me say this again. They feel no guilt about it because it was given by God. So take it as a precautionary tale of what you ask for. Guilt, no guilt. And then there was the statue here, which Even in these images, I have the forward-facing one and then the side view, like these images. Interesting. And then the final stage 7, or the phrase that came into my mind: I will feel no guilt at the hands of no one. And that was it. I will feel no guilt at the hands of no one. Very, very intense. Very intense. And that was it. That was my experience of this target. Now, it brings up a lot of questions for me, per my experience of it, as a story about a person, a human being, who has an extraordinary place in history. And in my opinion, based on my session, there's a good probability, at least in my mind, that this person, historically, was misrepresented in history, and that their story was rewritten to make them look like something that they were not. Mainly the idea that she was a prostitute. I don't know. That does not feel intuitively, that does not sit with me as truth. Based on what I was perceiving of the women and their role, the roles that they played, which were very important roles. And I wonder very strongly if it was added into the story that she was a prostitute to make her look less than, to put shame and guilt on her as a historical figure, because they wanted to downplay the importance of this person's role in the plot, in the storyline, which is what this feels like to me. That's what that feels like to me. That's my intuitive sense, and that's what I'm going for. My intuitive sense. That was it. The Mary Magdalene Vacation Project. I have a newfound reverence and respect for the entire story, and a deep sense of reverence. So I'm glad to have had the experience. And if the target picked us, Dustin and myself, to do this target and get that message out, then I humbly am grateful. It was a great experience, and I hope you enjoyed it, and many more to come.